Both teams have taken the field here in Spokane. Spokane Velocity welcoming Westchester SC, ready to get things going this Sunday afternoon in Spokane. Take a look now at the starting lineups for both, beginning with the home side. Ricky, there's a reason this is one of the top teams in the league. Depth on every line.
This team is well balanced for Lee Wiedemann. You look at that middle three of Hill, Lewis, and Fernandez. Fernandez is going to drop a little bit deeper, and he's going to cover a lot of ground, allowing Andre Lewis to be a little bit more box to box at connecting the back to front. Luis Hill is going to get on the ball. He's going to dictate tempo. He's going to find that final pass. That sometimes they leave themselves exposed going back the other way. So Pierre and Palma, they need to do a good job, the two center backs, at keeping everything in front of them, staying organized and in possession, expecting a lot of high pressure, having the personality to bypass that first line into Okiyoshi and Jonathan Bolaños, still players. Look for them to settle this Westchester side in.
Spokane in their whites from right to left, Westchester in their blues from left to right. Corbin May, the referee in charge. Single-digit games remaining for these teams. All comes down to this in week 27 of the USL League One season. Final match of the weekend. Dave Carton mentioned that the key to this game for Westchester, who again need to win this game to keep their slim playoff hopes alive, just simply executing in the key moments in both boxes. You look at a lot of the one-goal games they've lost this year and the points they've dropped from the winning position, it always just comes down to a moment in either box. They're good through the thirds, they're happy with most of the play, but that last 5% is where they've struggled. There's your first key moment. They get the block in the 18. And withstood that first dangerous look from Spokane. Right through. Peláez going for goal. Gonna take a deflection, no.
Can just notice how expanded the back line for Spokane is right now. Those are your two center backs, Garcia and Crisler, about 50 yards between one another. Colin Fernandez drops in underneath, almost playing as a pseudo center back. So that gives the outside backs the ability to be really aggressive and take up a higher position, creating an overload, which pins back this Westchester side. But the problem for Spokane right now is that they're just not clean enough in possession.
Space though now for Westchester. Opportunity to get ahead. Westchester pulled toward the near post. It's just wide. Spokane starting to flex the muscles a little bit. It's a matter of turning it into something. Obregón with Sadie. JC Obregón! No stopping that man! A dozen on the season! Westchester ahead!
First time that we've seen Westchester slow the game down and just build in between the lines. I love this little pocket of space that Okiyoshi picks up. Gets the ball in the half turn, which allows Prince Sadie and JC Obregón to take in a more aggressive positioning higher up the field. Head up the whole way, and this little touch right here from Sadie baits out Waldeck, and this is when Obregón is at him.
But you take your pick on how you want to look at it. Do you want to say pick up 33% of those points? Well, they'd be a playoff team. Pick up half those points, they'd be a home playoff team. Even just the slight fraction of changing 3 of those results, and they're a playoff team. So it is that simple, but also that frustrating for Westchester this year.
Now you start to see a little bit how more compact this Westchester side is. All 11 players deep in their defensive half. So the ball needs to move quickly. That is a really good ball in from Garcia. But again, not able to retain possession. John Brown is.
Stays down. Flick back, great ball that is, edge of the area now, the response from Spokane, wasting no time to level things.
Talked about the importance of Luis Hill and this Spokane Velocity side when they go forward. If you find your number 10, you will start to find success. the ability to peel out, but also to bring in Garcia. And this is a center back that has that quality, the vision, the execution, and it's the extra pass from Hill.
And there is the whistle to end half number one. After seeing a combined 9 goals in the first 2 meetings between these teams. Took a little bit to get things going, but 2 goals split down the middle through 45. Created a couple of chances off of these, half chances rather, no clear cut, but they've caused some chaos already on these. Long throw in from Opara, headed toward goal, snatched by Fakuse. Waldeck, the service. Pierre flicks it clear. Approaching the hour mark now. This is staggering. In nearly 15 minutes played in this half, 90-10 the possession in favor of Spokane. It was trending that way toward the end of the first half, but not to this extent. Clipped in again. The header! It was mounting for Spokane. Can't give them that many opportunities. Crisler puts them in front.
Fantastic goal for Spokane Velocity. It starts at the wide parts of the field yet again, which has been a point of emphasis for Lee Wiedemann. You put the ball in a dangerous area, and this is not X and O's, this is not tactics, this is just...
Is it a service or a shot? Guzin lays it off. McGlynn now hits it, deflected, saved by Marancio. You would hate that as a goalkeeper. That deflection could go anywhere, but fortunately, now it doesn't. Space for Javier Martin. Neco Brett all alone. Fed to Brett, settled by Brett. Neco Brett around the keeper, he's offside. He's offside, not by much.
Just want you to watch Palma here. It's an ill-advised step. You have to step in unison.
Oh, you're right. I don't usually hear those words from you. Thank you.
Credit where credit's due, Joe.
Martin betting this one ahead. Flag stays down. Neco Brett tracking it down, takes it too wide. Still on though. Brett goes for a goal, saved by Fakuse.
Neco Brett, unable to get on the end of it, overrides it, and just elects to go for power. Good save for Fakuse.
Spokane get it clear. There's the final whistle. Spokane Velocity successfully defend their home field here tonight, inching closer to that top spot in their quest for the Players' Shield, winning it 2-1 over Westchester.